Stop letting assumptions ruin your life. This story will completely change how you see the people around you. In a walled garden, there lived many flowers. Each one was different. Each one was beautiful in its own way, but none of them believed it. In the corner of the garden grew a small wildflower named Zara. She was simple, thin stem, pale petals, no fragrance that anyone noticed. Every morning, the gardener walked past her without stopping. Every morning she watched him stop at the rose. The rose was deep red and full. People leaned in close just to smell her. If I were a rose, Zara thought, I would finally be enough. One morning, Zara spoke to the rose. "You must be the happiest flower in this garden," she said. "Everyone stops for you. Everyone admires you." The rose was quiet for a moment. Then she said, "I am not happy, Zara. Do you see the sunflower on the other side of the garden? She stands tall above everything. The children run to her first. Nobody runs to me anymore. They stop. They smell. They leave. I think the sunflower must be the happiest." Zara looked across the garden at the sunflower. She was tall and bright, her face turned toward the sun like she owned it. Zara made her way toward her, slowly, the way flowers do, growing a little more each day in her direction. When she finally reached her, she said, "You must be the happiest flower in this garden. You are the tallest, the brightest. Everyone can see you from the street." The sunflower looked down at Zara. "You think I am happy?" she said. "I am so tall that the wind nearly breaks me every night. And look at the lavender along the wall. She is small and soft, and the bees never leave her. The whole garden smells like her by afternoon. Nobody talks about the smell of a sunflower. I think the lavender must be the happiest." Zara turned to the lavender. She was small and quiet, soft purple clusters along the old stone wall. Bees moved around her constantly, unhurried and content. "You must be the happiest flower in this garden," Zara said. "The bees choose you every single day." The lavender smiled softly. "The bees choose me, yes," she said, "but they always leave. I watch them go, and I cannot follow." "Do you know what I watch every morning while you are all looking at each other?" Zara shook her head. "I watch you," the lavender said. "That small, pale wildflower in the corner. The gardener never cuts you. You are never put in a vase and taken away from your roots. You are never pruned back so someone else finds you more pleasing. You grow exactly as you are, in exactly the place you were planted, and you are still here, whole and untouched, while so many others have been cut and carried away." Zara did not speak. She looked back at her corner of the garden, the same thin stem, the same pale petals, the same patch of soil she had always called too small. But she saw it differently now. The rose was admired but never left alone. The sunflower was seen by everyone but bent in every wind. The lavender was loved by the bees but could never follow where they went. And Zara was still here, rooted, whole, unbothered. She had been so busy looking at what the other flowers had that she had not once looked at what they did not. The next morning, the gardener walked past her again. He did not stop. But this time, Zara did not watch him go to the rose. She turned her face toward the sun instead. It was enough. A few days later, a seed fell from the wall and landed in the soil beside Zara. Within a week, a tiny new shoot had pushed through the earth. It looked around the garden with wide new eyes. It saw the rose, the sunflower, the lavender. Then it looked at Zara, simple, pale, quietly rooted in her corner. "I want to grow like you," the little shoot said. Zara looked at the small thing beside her. "Like me?" she said. "I am nothing special." "You are still here," said the shoot. "All of you, exactly as you are. That is the most special thing in this garden." Zara looked at her pale petals. For the first time, she did not see what was missing. She saw what was there. So remember this: no one has everything. Everyone has something. The person you assume looks most complete from the outside is quietly longing for something only you have.